Sam here from Trade to Prosper. Today's Wednesday the 12th of June, and I'm going to look at Bitcoin again and go with that. Once you follow Bitcoin, the alts will follow suit. My primary focus is on Bitcoin at the moment, and if we can work that out, you have better opportunities to work out when to go along with the alts. Having said that, let's have a look at, you can see my monthly level, the weekly level, and the monthly level. Actually, there's a monthly level here, so let's go back quickly and have a look at the monthly levels. You can see on the monthly, bearish monthly, so we lost all the monthly and then regained some monthly, and then we're in the middle. If you look at my Fibonacci level, this Fibonacci is basically a fib extension, and our 1.618 was the target there, and then obviously some resistance. This structure doesn't look like a reversal at all. It looks more like a reaccumulation or a continuation pattern. It's just that it's going to take time. You can see our all-time highs for the monthly is there. That was acting as support most of the time. So I think that's been back tested enough. We're going to start looking at the weekly. And if we look at the indicators, let's put in our 2 weekly level. Now let's put in our weekly. Okay, we've got our levels of significance. Now let's look at volume profile. It tends to change. We've got 2 levels here. One's here as well. Measured move, roughly there. If that double top plays out. However, you can't rely on patterns. We've got liquidity. So longs have come in. And there's another long here. So all these longs, this has taken out this one. But we've got these liquidity spots here as well. And the fair value gap here as well. So yes, we might get a bounce and it could be bullish. But I think I don't think it will go that far. Likely, let's have a look at it from another perspective. Okay, so that's going to be our resistance, point of control. That's why I entered a short here as well, and a long here. One of them is going to prevail. I think this will range and then drop. Take out these liquidities, and the 618.5 is likely to come into play. Now, what else we see from this? If we accept that this was a complex corrective wave, and we can say, okay, yeah, this fits into a descending wedge, taking out the liquidity and then going back up. Very typical of a wedge. So this phase is complete. This phase is still part of the up move. So if that's our 1, that's our 2, potentially 3 to 4, and then 5 for target. That's one scenario, and we have our targets around here and then further up. It really depends on what's taking place. So that's one scenario. The other scenario is that this is a flat correction, regular flat correction, this second phase. And what we do is, so that is our A, that is our B, and that is C. There's 3 types of flat corrections. Let me bring that up. Yeah, for the free course topics here, you can go here, look at the elite wave content, learn more. And what we can do is look at elite wave, regular corrections, corrective waves, regular flat. So when you look at this scenario, this one in particular, let's just copy that. Price comes up, does our A, does our B, does our C. So you can see that little corrective wave. C could be around further down and then up. Matches this one here very nicely. What else do we have? We have expanding flat. Expanding flat is slightly, so regular flat is flat on. Expanding flat is further down. So it's one of these, and then running flat doesn't quite make the bottom. It falls short. So running flat is out of the picture. So we've got these two corrective waves that we're looking at, regular and expanding flat. Like I said, it's all free access, some video content as well, but elite wave theory is really very important. So here you can access it with the free course module there. And all you do is click on that. Okay, go back to our chart. So I'm looking at that scenario where we get our A, B, C, D, E, or 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then up. Worst case scenario. So when we look at this, we might get a bit of a, and then a reversal from the indicator on the 12-hour. And when we get the crossover, if it lines up with this level, our golden ratio, 0.5 fib, which is from the top to the bottom, everything points to this. Now let's put on another anchored WAP. You can see our anchored WAP found price came down to it and found support. Anchored WAP does come into play, resistance, support, and roughly support. So this can be a regular flat. An extended flat, like I said, can come down furthermore, take out this previous bottom, and then that will be your signal to go along. At the moment, it's in no man's land, but I do feel like there will be resistance even to the secondary level of the VWAP. Now let's go back again. The other anchored WAP is from here. You can see how that played a support level as well. And so this is likely to find resistance here. Yep. So price can come up there within the range. And I think it will be on a small time frame. We'll have a look, but I think this is a good place to buy. So it takes out the liquidity, takes out these liquidities as well. This one hasn't. Based on the Bitstamp, we can look at the other charts. Let's have a look quickly. And you can see our VWAP on Bybit is much more accurate, perfectly in. Weekly level, worst case scenario, and it's very possible that this is a wave 1, 2, we do wave 3, wave 4, and then wave 5, or wave 3, wave 4, wave 5, and then up again. Those are my thoughts. And that, but I don't see this scenario playing out. Can be. We need to look at other charts. Let's look at one more chart, guys. This is our major support trend line, and that was the all-time high. Got a pullback. This is what I didn't like. It didn't quite come down to this level. So we are currently at resistance, value area low, and perfectly, that was my call for entering the long as well for Bitcoin, because there was confluence with this as well. Come down. I don't want to see it going tapping and tapping, because that can happen. We want to see a rejection, then it can do that. So this, it might find support when it comes back down here, and then a short entry for Bitcoin, because this is going to be support. It's going to be difficult, but I'm going to use Tether as a means of confirming the trades for Bitcoin. You can see the levels of interest. If price gets rejected, price is likely to get rejected here, but price is likely to get support here as well. So this was, I was hoping for a continuation pattern to the downside and hitting here, but it's done the opposite. So I don't know what that means. If that goes up, then that's going to be a deeper pullback, and we're going to see something like that, and then maybe come back down. But that's nasty. That's not good. So I have my level of concern. That is my level of concern. Let's see what takes place. That could be just a breakout and then back down and further down. So we're looking for that type of scenario where, yep, ranges, fake out here, tucks back in, and then down. That's what we're looking for, Tether.
There you have it. Please give Sam a like, share, and subscribe to his channel to support him for doing more of these posts.